again already. How? There are roadworks up the road that I normally use, so I've had to come the seafront way, hence different view this morning. Not sure how I've done this week. Shall we go and find out?
It's week 24 of our weigh-in.
It is.
We had to check though, because I couldn't remember. Anyway, week 24 of our weigh-in. It's Wednesday. I'm wearing a new hat, look. And it hasn't got a swear word on it. Abby thought it had, but you know, she's dyslexic, so. Yeah, this is my army hat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you going into battle?
Probably.
Oh.
Yes, well, it puts me, I don't think I'll be very good in the army, to be honest with you. I think I'd probably be a bit more like Private Benjamin. Only not as pretty. There we are. Yeah. We are family.
Was that in Private Benjamin?
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't you remember when they were dancing around there?
Yeah, I remember that.
Everybody sing. Yeah. What was it? Just let me staple the vicar. Absolutely nothing to do with weigh-in. But never is, let's face it.
No, it isn't.
Is it?
We've got
just random stuff.
A few things to actually talk about today.
Well, yeah. Let's start with, because it's connected to the hat, sort of. I bought this hat second-hand from the church sale on Monday. And we actually met some subscribers. You'd already met them, hadn't you?
At weigh-in, but they were down for the week. So they came
down for the week.
Came to see us.
They're from Herefordshire, is it?
Yeah.
I get Herefordshire and Hertfordshire mixed up.
But at least you remembered it. I couldn't remember it last week.
So,
yeah.
They'd come all the way from Herefordshire, obviously not to see us, obviously. But they just happened to be here. So they went to your
weigh-in
group.
Yeah.
And then obviously I don't go to weigh-in. And they knew about the church sale that we go to on Monday. So we decided to meet up. So, and it was really, really lovely to meet both of you, Effie and Colin.
Yes.
And thank you very much for the coffee.
Yeah, not coffee.
Not
a real
coffee. A real coffee.
Thank you.
So yeah, thank you very much for that. It was lovely meeting you. I almost feel, and we said this, didn't we? I'm very much into fate, and things happen for a reason, and I feel like there's a reason why we've met, but I don't know what the reason is yet.
Yeah.
So, we'll see. But I think Effie would really like to start YouTube.
And should also.
And I really think you do a great job. You definitely look the part.
Yeah.
She looks amazing.
Yeah.
She's got an amazing sidekick who's funny. What more could you ask for? Do it.
Yes.
Do it, honestly. I'll be your first subscriber.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and we'd watch every video you put out. And
comment.
Yes.
Like.
Speaking of starting YouTube.
Oh, yeah, go on then.
That was a good link, that was.
Yeah, thank you.
Byron. For years and years, you've said you're going to start a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And for years and years, we've said, you'd be brilliant.
Yeah.
Byron put out his first video yesterday.
What's his channel then?
Byron the Vegan Loser.
Yeah. You must...
Brilliant.
Please, if you're into slimming... He's actually following Slimming World as well.
Yeah.
So if you're also following Slimming World, or any other weight loss journey for that matter, please go over to his channel, give him some support, because he's supported us
for years. In fact, I'll link it below.
From the year dot, as have Effie and Colin.
Yes.
They've supported us from the year dot as well, which was a very long time ago.
I was so happy to see Byron come up on YouTube. Finally!
So, yeah, we sat down. I mean, we had to pause you a few times because, you know.
Cat drama.
Yeah. But, got back in there.
Yeah. And I love the fact that you've named your cat Craddock. Brilliant.
Yeah, funny.
Yes,
very funny.
Go and watch Byron.
I want to know who Jordan is. That's what I want to know. We'll link his channel below. And if Effie and Colin decide they're going to do a channel, we'll link them as well, because they're lovely people.
Yeah. And there are a few more of you in the comments that I've mentioned have you thought about vlogging?
Yeah.
Because it's always nice to grow the community.
Yeah, let's.
So
let's
it'd be
do
good
that.
to see you all on here, really.
I'm talking about growing.
Wow, these links are just flowing through
Talk
today.
about growing. Obviously, we do the allotment over 2 nights this week. I have been doing my crafting, and I've produced these 2 things so far: beetroot and pumpkin. Spoons, because you know I love a spoon. I love a good stir. There you go. What do you reckon? I mean, if you say to me, they're rubbish, I don't like them, I would probably cry. And if you said, they're great, I love them, I probably wouldn't believe you. But anyway.
So you can't win?
No, you can't.
I don't know why you ask
can't
opinions.
Win. There we go. No, I don't know why either, but that's what I've been doing. I've got loads to go. All my plants will probably be dead by the time I've actually managed to put these in the ground.
Yes, well.
So yeah, just thought I wanted to share that with you.
Yeah, well, we won't be able to do much over the weekend with that, will we?
No.
Because we're going away. You
Going
might know,
away.
we're going away. Have we said that before? We're going away.
We are going away.
We are going away.
It doesn't happen very often.
It doesn't. So there's been a lot of planning this week in the run up to that.
In preparation.
On like Slimming World related. So I've had the slow cooker out. I've done sweet and sour chicken that wasn't sweet and sour chicken.
No, it wasn't.
Because we only had half the ingredients, so I made it up. It was still nice. And what I was trying to do was make dinner for us, but also have enough to go in the freezer.
Something in the freezer.
For when we get back. I did chili con carne.
It's a bit of an echo in this room, isn't
there? There is. Chili con carne, enough for dinner and enough to go in the freezer. And last night I made a meal that also did dinner, and there's enough for the freezer as well. So we're fine, yeah.
Laura's editing without actually editing, which is confusing me.
And then on the other side of today.
Oh, sorry.
Because today's weigh day, middle of the week, really, before we go away.
Yeah.
So pre-weigh day was batch cooking for the freezer. Post-weigh day is preparing the food for going away. So I've also got all the ingredients in for things we can take with us, like koftas and quiche and curry loaf and so on.
Yeah.
Which will all be done tomorrow.
K's or C's or whatnot.
Yeah, or Q's.
Yeah. Yeah.
So...
all the K words.
Yeah, so there's been a lot of planning and prepping.
How was group today?
Good.
Okay, moving on. Would you like to expand on good?
I was just trying to remember. I was just a bit like this morning. It was about, with the weather being as warm as it is and set to get warmer over the next few days. Obviously, you want to be. Yeah, apparently.
Oh.
You want to be out and about, don't you? You want to be doing things. Whether it's, taking the kids on the beach or going out and seeing family, or for us maybe allotment or out in the garden. The last thing you want to do then when you get back is to spend 2 hours cooking a meal in the kitchen where it then gets hotter and hotter and you're tired, and when you want to be outside. So how are we going to manage the change in weather and what we're eating? Of course, barbecues came up.
Yeah, good idea. Take a barbecue down the beach if it's allowed.
Yeah, bring out the slow cooker, which is what we've done this week. That was a suggestion. Yeah. Lots of salads and fish that's quick to cook as fish. Yeah. What would you suggest?
What would I?
Dun, dun, dun.
What would I?
Put you on the spot.
Eat out. Yeah.
That's helpful.
Well, it's a possibility.
Well, it can be done, but then you have to do a lot of planning around that, or checking
no
on
point
the
asking me. What do I know?
Yeah.
I noticed you bought something from Group.
I did. I bought the new hi-fi bar, which is mango and passion fruit.
Mad for me. Are you mad for me?
I've always been mad for you.
Have you? Yeah. Or are you just mad?
What? I'm not mad at you, I'm mad for you. Mango and passion fruit. So it's mango and white chocolate.
Yes.
I bought it because...
it's new.
I wanted Kath to try it.
Okay. So you bought it before you tried it?
There were tasters in Group, yeah. But I'd already bought it before I noticed.
You bought it, then you tried it.
Yeah.
And?
I don't like it.
Okay.
It's just personal taste. I mean, you might love it. It's very mango-y.
There's one here.
I don't know how they've come up with this combination.
I shall try and recreate my face.
show you to
The face. Oh yeah, sorry. It's been bitten already because I've had a go. Why are you laughing? It's not happening.
I can smell it. It's very strong on the mango.
No.
Isn't it? I mean, if you love mango and you love white chocolate, this could be the high-fi bar for you, but...
It took a bit longer for me to react that time.
It did, didn't it?
The first time was straight away.
Yeah.
No. It's very strong. It's very sweet. If you have a passion for mango and actually passion fruit, you probably like it. Otherwise, no.
I think I'll
not for me.
I think I'll put them in the bag for.
No, thank you.
You know, if Abby's hungry in the evening, then she can have that when we're away.
It's got a real strong aftertaste as well. It tastes really sort of, to me, puts me in mind of a lot of saccharin and whether there's saccharin in it or not, I don't know. But
bring back the gingerbread hi-fi bars.
No, thank you. I suppose what they're trying to do is it's a theme for summer, isn't it? You wouldn't have gingerbread bars, would you?
I would.
Well, no, you would. So let's stick to the old favourites, peanut butter, and which is more my thing. I love those. Laura loves the triple chocolate. I'm not so keen. So that's okay. You can have those, and I'll have those.
So that's that purchase for the day.
Maybe Abby would like to try these.
I think it's more Abby than me.
Yeah.
The other purchase now after group, we went for coffee. Which is nice.
Oh, you in with the posse now, are you?
No, they go for coffee after weigh-in. I think one of the comments was, it's our little congratulations or well done for getting up so early. That's fine. I was invited along, so I tagged along. I had a coconut latte, a medium one, which is 5.5 cents. Thankfully, that was already in my head. Because I've been caught out with Costa coffee before, and coffee's been a lot higher on the sins than you might think they are. So I went in getting what I know, which was coconut latte, which was lovely. But next door to Costa Coffee is Iceland.
Oh, handy.
So I popped in, and finally we have the wraps. We haven't tried them yet. This is going to be our lunch. We're going to have a bit of a cooked breakfast wrap. Yeah. So they do them in white. They do them in wholemeal. One of these is a healthy extra B.
Regardless of whether it's white or brown.
Yeah.
So if you'd already had your healthy extra B like that day, is it 6 cents?
I would presume so, but don't presume. Don't be like me. Just check, which is what I'm going to try and do before my phone battery dies. Don't be a Laura. 7. That's the wholemeal one. I'm just going to double check the white one.
That's weird.
Sometimes they're 6, sometimes they're 7. Oh, and the white one is 7.5.
Okay, well.
That's interesting, isn't it?
There you go. I thought that I would just assume that they were 6 cents.
No, they're not.
Because most other things are 6 cents.
6 cents for your healthy extra.
Okay, well, it's good to know.
7 or 7.5, which on its own would be quite, I suppose not quite. If you were to buy your regular wraps, they'd be a lot higher.
Yeah. You would definitely want to use that, really. You'd save that for your healthy extra B, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
That would be the best way of doing things, I suppose.
I mean, there's 5 in a pack, so and they never last, I find, once you open them.
Can you freeze them?
I don't know that either. You ask me all these questions. I want to say yes, but I don't know how they'd be when they're defrosted. Oh, it says suitable for home freezing and then used within 3 months of freezing. So
it might be that what you could do is you could get a couple out for today, put the rest in the freezer, and just get them out as you need them.
Freezer's full now, but yeah, I've been filling it up.
Or you could test it, so you could put 2 in the freezer.
Yeah.
Put them in today, get them out tomorrow, and see how they turn out. And if they're all right, then you could put them all in the freezer. Yeah.
And then if these are ever reduced, which they may be, you never know, we can stock up if it works. Right, so should we go on to viewer's choice?
Let's.
So the winner of last week's I need to say, hold on a minute. Welcome to our new subscribers. There are quite a few again.
I'm holding on.
Oh, okay. Hello to all our new subscribers and welcome.
Hello.
Good to have you
and
here.
And welcome.
This is the part of the video where we do viewer's choice. So Kath and I pick a Slimming World or Slimming World friendly recipe book. Kath chooses the recipes because then I know she likes them, although last week I chose them.
Sometimes I don't like them though. I choose them and don't like them, but hey.
And we show 3 of them to you, and you choose which one you want to see us make. And we make it for you, film it for you, and eat it for you. Now, last week's winning recipe was from the...
You can't remember, can you?
No, SP Sensations book, and it was the Christmas tray bake.
Yeah, weird.
So
Christmas tray bake
yes.
in May.
Yeah. So that video will be out to you before our next weigh-in.
What have we got to?
We've got to review the one that you made.
Ah, here we go. Okay, so that was schnitzel.
And that's from the new Street Foods book, which is available on Countdown currently.
Yeah. So chicken schnitzel.
Well done.
Thank you. What was it like?
Really good. That's an absolute we'll do again, or we'll get Kath to do again.
Oh, is that why?
I really, really enjoyed it.
Do you know what? It's one of the nicest things I've eaten for a while.
Wow.
I would say.
Yeah.
Something different. But what I also did with that, which they didn't say, was I toasted the bread slightly because I thought it would hold together better and not soak up all the mayo. It could have done with a bit more mayo. I don't think I measured the mayo out very well between us. I think you probably had more mayo than I did. So maybe I need to be a bit more careful when it comes to splitting it, if you see what I mean. But I loved it. It was great. It was lovely. If you like schnitzel, which is basically chicken that's been bashed out and coated in breadcrumbs and a few other things, try it. It's definitely worth a go. And of course, you can actually breadcrumb other things. So you can breadcrumb steak, do it in the same way, bash it out till it's quite thin. Use the same coating even. You can do the same thing with pork. Yeah. And that's really nice. I
had quite a few comments about, I like the look of this, but I might have it without bread. People that are not able to have bread. It would work just as well without bread. On its own, absolutely
You
lovely.
don't need to make a sandwich of it. Yeah. You can just have it on your plate with, I think we had new potatoes and a big salad. Yeah. And I was absolutely stuffed. It was more than enough. Yep. Totally.
So, this week's book, having said that, Free Food Feasts. Now, we were going to do the vegan recipe book, but can I find it?
Vegan.
And that's for Byron.
Yeah.
Like in celebration of your new channel.
Yes.
I can't find it, but as soon as I do, then viewer's choice will be the vegan book. So for now, it's Free Food Feasts. Recipe number 1. I don't know what these are.
Excuse the bingo card.
Yeah. Bingo loyalty cards. Is the Mighty Meatza. There it is. It's quite a well-known recipe, this one, actually. This was one that kind of was a craze a little while back.
Yeah. Was it on TikTok?
I don't know. I don't do TikTok.
No, okay.
It says, can't choose between a burger and a pizza. With this brilliant free recipe, you can have both at once. There's a lot in it. Onion passata, puree, chili, basil, cottage cheese, mushrooms, peppers, beef mince, pork mince, eggs, Worcestershire sauce.
Beef and pork mince.
Together.
Mixed. Yeah, nice.
Always a good combination.
Yeah.
Sim-free. Serves 4 to 6.
Very nice.
Mighty Meatza. That's the first one. Recipe number 2 is spiced steaks with speedy ratatouille, which is there. This classic French vegetable dish goes down a treat with a nice juicy steak, and there are no sins in sight. Serves 4, sim-free. It's got lots of different spices and steak, basil, shallots, garlic, courgettes, aubergine, vinegars, sweetener, tomatoes. There's quite a bit to that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds nice though. It looks nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know me, I'm always trying to slip the steak in somewhere.
I know. And recipe number 3 is lentil and chickpea casserole. which looks like this. This tasty and very speedy corn casserole is guaranteed to satisfy the biggest appetites. Serves 4 sin-free, onions, carrots, celery, garlic, corn mince, tomato puree, rosemary bay, tomatoes, lentils, mixed beans, chickpeas, cabbage, kale. There's a lot in this as well. There's a lot in all of them actually.
Yeah.
What's this called again? Oh, free food feasts. That's why there's a lot in them. So to recap,
yes.
Recipe number 1 is Mighty Meatza. Recipe number 2 is spiced steaks with speedy ratatouille. And recipe number 3 is lentil and chickpea casserole. You choose by commenting below which one you want to see us make.
You choose.
And
Make.
And we will make it for you,
Make it for you.
film it for you, and eat it for you. I'm getting hungry looking at all these recipes.
Yeah.
Right.
There we go. I'm not very with it today.
I don't feel very with it either, to be fair.
Don't know why.
I think we've just been very busy. Now, when we're away, we have actually been editing videos for whilst we're away, and they are videos from the archives. They're very interesting now to look back on because we filmed these videos a week before we started Slimming World.
Yeah.
Literally the week before.
Yeah. So it is our original sort of weight from last year. Well,
from last November last year.
Hopefully you'll be able to see the difference.
Yep, they're scheduled out for Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
I think this is why we're a bit tired because there's been a lot of.
It was basically a weekend away. We'd gone to tag team. We were in a shepherd's hut. You'll probably see us in a way you've never seen us before. Have we got any photographs of some of the things that we've eaten this week?
Probably.
Would you like to put them in here?
There's a lot of the photographs from the batch cooking, which is the chili con carne, sweet and sour. We did viewer's choice. There's quite a few things there. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, moving on then.
I was going to sing Moving On Up, but I thought that would jinx it.
Moving on up, moving on up, moving on up. Nothing can stop me. Anyway. Oh, your board's first.
Oh yeah.
That's your board.
That's my board.
Here is my board.
As of last week, I stayed the same last week, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 stone 10 loss. And I'd stayed the same even though I've been on plan. And I wanted to do quite well this week as a kind of buffer to going away at the weekend. We have paid for breakfast. I think it's a Premier Inn. I can't remember now. One of them.
I'm sure there'll be stuff.
So I'm hoping it's like a help yourself, walk along and help yourself job rather than.
Yeah, you probably have a choice, I reckon.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah.
So this week I stepped on the scales and I did lose weight.
Oh, well done.
Thank you very much. I lost 1 pound. There we
Well
go. I'm creeping closer to that 3 stone award. So I've got 3 pounds left. It would be amazing if I came back with that loss next week, but I'm not so sure. But yeah, 1 pound off. I'm fine with that. I've been on plan. I don't feel like I've done as much physical work at the allotment. I think I wore myself out.
Yeah.
There were 2 days where I wasn't very well at all and had to spend the afternoon in bed.
Yeah.
But I've come in at the end of it with 1 pound off and it's heading in the right direction, isn't it? Yeah. How did you do?
How did I do? Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on.
Oh yeah, I was just going to look for my purse.
Thank you.
The car, Kath. Can I borrow £1?
What? Just dropped something on the floor. In shock. It's not how it works.
There's my £1. I shall pop it in the pot. This, for those who don't know, is £1 for £1 or 50 pence for half a pound. Loss, and then we pop it in the pot. I now owe Kath £1.
You do.
Thank you.
You're not going to leave the country for that, are you?
No.
Okay, good. I don't think you've got a passport, actually.
I do, actually.
Oh, do you?
But you don't.
Fair enough. Right, Abby, I forgot to say, which is why this little section is in the middle of our video, because I forgot to let you know that Abby lost £1 this week, which means she is now a stone lighter. What's that in 5 weeks, 6 weeks? Something like that. So well done to Abby. My turn. Here is my board. I can count this without actually having to count it, because look at that. 2 stone, £2 lost to date.
Yeah.
This week, I gained £1.
Did you really?
I
Oh,
gained £1.
okay.
Why did that happen?
Why did it happen?
I don't know, to be honest with you. Other than the fact that I haven't been writing down.
You just.
Oh, I put it on.
You just
Sorry.
put it on like you've lost
Put it on.
Take
Sorry.
it off.
Take it off. Yeah, okay. There we go. So just sneaky. There we are. 2 stone, £1 lost. Why did it happen? Well, for the last 3 weeks, because you know how I am a tiny bit slack. I can concentrate for so long, and then my mind tends to wander, I think, with tasks and what have you. And I haven't written down my food for 3 weeks. I have, of course, the first week and the second week. I don't even. In fact, actually, I don't even know where my book is. But the first and second week, I had some good losses. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
That I didn't write down. I had 2 good losses. So that sort of then makes me think, oh, well, it's all right. I can carry on because I've had 2 losses without writing anything down. But at some point, that is going to catch up with you, because my memory is shocking. And I will, if Laura said to me, how many coffees have you had today? I wouldn't be able to tell her. So maybe that's what's that face for?
I'm agreeing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Is that face of judgment?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm not judging, because at the end of the day, this is your journey.
It is.
And if you don't write things down and you can't remember how many coffees you had,
Yeah,
it'll catch up
that's
with
your
you.
problem.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But it'll catch up with you.
Yeah.
Won't it?
So I need to now I think it's like, it's just reset my brain. What?
Go back to basics.
Right. Yeah. I think my problem is I can be a little complacent, I would say. So I can concentrate really hard on something and do a really good job of something if I become hyper focused on one subject. Shall I speak about this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and it's not something that I ever speak about, but I actually think I've got ADHD, which I have heard other people saying it on YouTube.
Mm.
But for many years, for as long as I can remember, I have struggled with lots of different things that involve being organised, remembering things. I can't remember anything. You know, if somebody said, well, make a list. I don't like lists because they're too structured, and I don't like... I watched something the other day. I'm going to go off on a tangent now, but I watched something the other night. Was it Chris
Packham?
Chris Packham did a programme about autism, because he's autistic himself. Then we realised actually he'd also done a programme on people with ADHD,
which you can watch on BBC iPlayer.
Yeah, and it was a proper eye opener. It
was brilliant.
And there was one particular lad on there that said he felt that he had this character in his head that was called Tombola Man. And what Tombola Man does is he mixes all the balls up, and every ball is task that's in his head. And we'll just throw a random ball at him, and it could be something like, for me, it'd probably be clean the cutlery drawer out, when actually I should be doing something else. I get easily distracted. Anyway,
And all the projects.
Yeah, projects. I mean, the fact that I've actually managed to paint 2 spoons is amazing. because I have this many. I have this many to do so far. will I get around to doing them? That is anybody's guess. I mean, if you want me to talk about because it's quite a lengthy subject, I think. If you want me to talk about that more, then I will do. But it does sometimes play havoc with Slimming World if my eye is off the ball and I'm more interested in doing this, or the allotment, or the greenhouse, or anything else that I think, I have an amazing idea, let's do that. I take my eye off the ball with other things, and then it trips me up a little bit, and then I have to sort of try and reset my brain to refocus on Slimming World, for instance. Now, if I do that, something else may fall by the wayside, like this, or something else. I'm probably not explaining myself very well. So, I mean, I think that the reason why it's happened is the reason that I've said. It's not because I've followed the plan to a T necessarily. I haven't done that. And this is normal as well. This is normal for me. I forget what I'm saying, or forget my words, or I don't know what a word is. Forget. Why are you laughing at me?
I don't know what a word is. Well,
yeah, I've forgotten totally.
I've got something.
Lost my train of thought. What have you got?
I went to group today.
Yes.
And Lucy, our consultant, watches us.
Oh, right.
And she wanted to give you something.
What, even though I put on weight this week?
No, because how much have you lost in total?
I have lost 2 stone and 1 pound.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
What I wanted to say was, if I look back over the weeks where I have lost weight and I've done fairly well, then having 1 week, a pound weight gain for 1 week is not something to go worrying about. But you do need to, sort it out. You need to just reset your brain and cut. Oh, wow. Oh, that's really sweet.
And she's written your name on it as well.
Oh, look.
Because she watches you.
I've got stiff.
And she knows that you're trying, Kath.
There you go.
And she's got them up to 2 stone. She knows you're trying.
Well, and what I don't want to do, thank you very much for thinking of me. That's really kind. There's me 1 stone. And me I've never had a sticker, ever.
Oh.
I mean, who doesn't love sticker?
And you've got your 1.5 and your 2.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you very much for that.
Yeah, there you go.
What I think my focus now will be on the fact that actually I've gained a pound. I'm now 2 stone 1 pound. What I don't want to do is lose my 2 stone award that I've just been given.
Yeah, because you have literally just been given it, shiny and certificate as well.
So that is going to be my focus. This week, I'm going to focus on the fact that I do not want to lose that 2 stone award.
Yeah, okay. Even though we're going
and
away.
try and get away from it. Try and distance myself.
Thing is, we've done weekends away before where we've managed to come back in with
we've been on plan.
A maintain or a loss.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as I maintain next week, I'll be happy. I'd love to have a loss.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's the goal.
Mm.
And I think if you, like you said, when you are proper blinkered focused,
it's difficult though,
you
isn't
are
it? Because
on it, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean the difficulty with that is because we're going away, we have to eat.
We don't have to.
We don't have to.
No.
But we're going to be eating food that has probably hidden sins in it.
Mm.
You can't say for sure.
Well, it's the breakfast in the hotel. I mean, we'll sort ourselves out on the day we're travelling up there.
Sure.
And then we've got the breakfast paid for the next morning. We'll probably have enough left over from whatever we're taking up for lunch the next day.
Yeah.
And then
it's evening
dinner.
meal.
Then
and
we've
then
got
breakfast again.
and then food on the way. So it's 2 meals. That's all it is.
Yeah, two breakfasts, 2 meals.
Mm.
The breakfast might be more easy to do.
Yes, if we can
possibly
walk along and pick our own.
Apart from the weighing thing. So if you're having cereals, you won't be able to weigh them.
I'd probably avoid it just because of that. There'll be bacon, there'll be eggs, there'll be like tomatoes, there'll be fruit.
Yeah.
You know? It's more the meals.
Anyway, we'll see and we'll vlog it so you can actually see what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, for quite some time you've been saying, I think we're doing too much, I'm spread too thin, and that's normally when your attention starts going all over the place, like you can't focus yourself in on any one thing.
No.
So if you can come back to
I need to just draw myself in back to, rather than, I feel like when it comes to all the things that we do, which is a lot of it's allotment, vlogging takes up a lot of time. I'm totally grateful for it though, don't get me wrong. Vlogging, buying and selling, the allotment.
I said that. Metal detecting, yeah.
Metal detecting. It's a lot. It is a lot, and my mind wanders in too many directions.
But at the same time, I can't bring you back because that, as you call him, Tombola man, has handed you that ball that says paint spoons.
Yeah.
So if I then interrupt that,
and it's almost like everything else falls by the wayside because I'm hyper focused on, no, I need to do this now. It's a strange experience. I'm glad now that although I am not diagnosed with it, I am pretty sure that's what I've got. I've seen so many TikToks or reels or whatever you call them, on people that got ADHD, and it's just opened, it's like a light bulb's come on in my head, and it's like, I do that, and it's a lot of it. A lot of the things that they say. And it's all the things that I never had an explanation for. I thought it was a bit mad, to be honest with you, because I didn't understand why I would become so overwhelmed by things. By needing to do housework and then not being able to do it because I was just completely overwhelmed. I didn't know where to start with it. And so I just almost just shut down altogether. It's very, very strange thing. And maybe if you want me to talk about it more than I could do.
It's an interesting and varied and vast subject.
Yeah.
But I think, overall, given that you haven't written down for 3 weeks, a pound gain across those 3 weeks isn't bad.
I think it takes me to fall by the wayside a little bit. Before I then recognise there's a problem, rather than thinking, well, that's okay, I can get away with that.
Yeah.
Because I'm very much like that, personality-wise. Can I get away with that? Well, let's test the theory. I'm very much like that.
Well, that's where Abby gets it from.
Yeah. So I need to just bring it back and,
Yeah.
Although the hat says I'm regimented, I'm really not. And I've never spoken publicly about that ever, because it's a very strange one, and I shouldn't feel like this, and maybe it's not the right word, but I feel a little bit ashamed by it.
Why?
I couldn't tell you why.
There is no reason to feel ashamed.
I mean, it's almost like if it was somebody else, then that's fine. Yeah. But I think it's because of all the things, it's like when growing up, people used to say, it's because you're lazy. You won't do that because you're lazy. And I never felt that way, but I couldn't give an answer to it because I didn't know what the answer was at the time. But now I know.
See, when we started watching all these reels and that, and it was a bit of, wow, could this be you? And then the more we immersed ourselves in that world, but the more we were like, well, this explains everything. I felt so happy for you. Yeah,
and it did really help me.
Yeah.
Did really, particularly the extremes of being an introvert, but you can also be an extrovert at the same time, almost.
Yeah.
You can be a complete party animal, which I think I have been, haven't I?
Oh, God, yeah.
But at the same time...
More than me.
Yeah. At the same time, I can be somebody that likes to be quiet and, don't talk to me now because I need to be, And yet I never stop talking. Things like that. Anyway, I'll shut up now because, you don't need to hear it. Whatever kind of a week you're having, I hope you're having... What?
Back on track.
Yeah.
Well, that was a bit...
That was the other word. That's the other thing as well. It's like when you say goodbye, it's very abrupt.
Yeah, bye then.
Yeah. I'm going now. Just like my dad.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever kind of a week you're having, I hope you're having a great week on plan. Unlike me. If
Yeah,
you're
but
not...
That's done now. We're moving forwards.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you're not, don't worry about it, because you can always see where the problem is and sort it. Just rejig, isn't it? Yeah. Good luck with all your weigh-ins this week. Let us know how you've got on, and we'll leave it there because I'm sure I've bored you by now.
And don't forget to go and check out Byron the Vegan Loser.
We'll
Mm-hmm.
put his link. I don't know why I'm hitting the table, but we'll put his link down below.
Yes.
Yes. Please go and subscribe to him.
Yeah.
Take care, everybody.
See you on the next one.
Cheerio.
Bye. Can we have some food now? I'm hungry.